Hello everybody. On this video I'm going to be demonstrating a half kneeling chop exercise. The half kneeling chop is it's a progression on a standing chop or a chop with a weight shift. It can be actually more difficult than that exercise than a full standing chop, because you can take quite a bit of stability out of the movement pattern by being in a half kneeling position. At the same time, it can be a simplification or an easier progression on the chop, just because you can actually stabilize in a half kneeling position as well, depending on how in line your legs are. I'm going to be demonstrating straight off with my knee straight off my hips, rather than in line for this particular progression. So this is just a straight half kneeling chop pattern. If you have a handle on the end, I'm just, again, like I said, for the row and the press pattern that I've demonstrated today. You can't have a handle, you just hold on to the handle with one hand, and you want to grab on to the resistance band somewhere up the band. Now, with a chop, I'm assuming that you're moving from a high to a low pattern diagonally across your body. And the opposite, from a low to a high, I'd consider a reverse chop. You could also, I guess, do a horizontal chop, which would be straight across if you had the means to set up your resistance right through the middle of your torso. But like I said, this I'm going to just call a straight chop, so it's going from high to low. And if you're doing a straight chop progression, you want to have, that's a straight chop, half kneeling chop progression, you want to have your front leg, your front foot, closest to the resistance. So if you're doing a chop, front leg is closest to the resistance. So in this case, closer to the resistance band of the door, which the resistance band is attached to. From here, you want to make sure that you're set up with good posture in a half kneeling position. So you want a fairly straight line from your knee to your shoulder. You want your shoulders to be in good postural position, so down and back. I'm tucking my back toe underneath, so it more closely simulates the bottom of a lunge position. So it will actually help with progressing stability at the bottom of a lunge more specifically. The angle of the front knee should basically be like a box between the back thigh, the top of the front thigh, and the shin of the front leg. From here, you're going to start with the resistance high and just above the shoulder as far as your grip goes, and both shoulders will be pinned back again. So just maintain good shoulder posture all the way through. From here, you're going to go straight arms. You can have a slight bend, that's fine, but mostly straight, down and across your body, so you're going to be finishing as low as you can, still maintaining good posture with your shoulders and your torso. So you may want to integrate breath with this, and even some core integration. So you're going to set your center, exhale, and chop across and down. So right now I'm going from the right, high, low to the left, if I was demoing an inline chop, I'd want to bring my front heel in line with my back knee, but I'll demo that on a future video. So you stay nice and tall, and again, this is primarily a corrective exercise, so just do as many as you can do well. Once you feel like you're losing stability, or you should have a fairly good stretch on that back leg, once you feel like that's just burning way too much to maintain, then you can stop. Maintain good solid posture all the way through. You don't want to have the band throw you or throw the resistance on the band, so you don't want to swing. Just move through the range and then return through the range with control. And that